Good evening, ladies and gents. This is Mike. I'm coming to you as the owner of C and as a very special friend of one of our members here. This is a breaking news story, and I wish people would shut up right now and stop messaging me at the moment. But all of you know Lindsay. She plays Lindsay Calloway and Aria Quinn. She just informed us on C, Chad, that she needs to take a step away from me e-betting. E-betting, and we will grant her this. She's going to finish with the great person she is. She's going to finish off what she started and go into pretty much semi-retirement at the end of this pay-per-view. At Corruption. By the end of Corruption, I should say. So, with that being said, which leaves the role of the COO open. For those of you that didn't know, Lindsay was the COO of C, which means she was second in command. Or basically the Triple H of C. So that leaves C needing a COO. And before we go back to Lindsay, we all love you and gonna miss you. And you do you and do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Make yourself happy. That's all I want for you. Follow your dreams. Outside of the e-betting universe. Always keep in touch. We'll always be here for you. But now to get back to the... Starting after Corruption, I've decided to take away the GM spot from Joey Morelli. Now, I know Steve Duarte, you're gonna jump over me all crazy. Why are you taking it from me? Because there's a good reason for it. I'm gonna, after Corruption, since you've been working so hard, writing matches, doing your best, being the bad guy or bad boy, manager of the Fed, I'm going to promote Joey Morelli, effective after Corruption, to COO of C. Secondly, I'm going to explain what the responsibilities are for COO. COO is Chief Operating Officer, which means as follows. As COO, you are second in command. You have control of the Fed. You can do what must be done to the Fed, and I will agree with you. So, like, if I were to take a vacation and I couldn't be at sea, he would be the person in charge of the Fed. Basically, what is asked for the COO: communication with members when I'm not around, watching the boards, making sure nobody's trying to hack the boards, etc. Help find storylines for people and fits them in. Communication is key. You also must be able to write 1 to 3 matches a card. Usually, Steve, I'd be set to 2 a card unless otherwise noted. That is fine with you, and I know you do a great job. So, thank you for your hard work, and you deserve this promotion, starting after Corruption. Which leaves the GM spot open. I'm going to explain it on here what their responsibilities are. The GM works under the COO, basically meaning that they're the third in command as far as staffing wise goes. They must be able to do the tasks of a COO if need be. If I were to go out on vacation, the COO would step to the front man, and the GM would take the place of the COO at that time. As for the GM, you must be able to write 1 or 2 matches a card, adhere to the rules of the Fed, must effectively communicate with the COO and the owner of C. The owner of C, which is me or Jennifer Enigma. Jennifer Enigma on the board. You must be able to have an open mind about storylines, help with storyline ideas, etc., and all that other bananas. So I'm also going to ask that or say that we are looking for a new GM. If you want to inquire about being the CGM, please hit me and Duarte up, and we will have an interview process like a job because we want what's best for the Fed. So without further ado, if any of you in C want to pick it up, that is fine. There's also other staff on C. I want to make it clear who they are. Charlie Feigl is the web designer and slash writer. He steps in and writes matches when need be. Al McFly was recently promoted because he stepped in and wrote matches when he didn't even have to, and I applaud him for that. He's a staff writer. Steve Pastore is also a staff member, a writer, a grader. All these other people who grade RPs, I don't do it all the time. If my characters are in matches, these people grade them, and that's why I have so many writers slash graders and stuff. In case you're wondering. And I do, when they grade stuff, I do trust all my staff's decisions. As long as they explain why that they felt certain RPs were like that. Or like the way they were, graded the way they were. So that's that. Then, now I want to take a step back. I want to congratulate Steve Duarte again for being promoted to COO after the pay-per-view corruption, which is in not the next card, but the following card after that. So we will have Temptation 18 corruption. Then Steve will start as the COO. If and foremost he accepts the opportunity. I want to go back to Lindsay. Thank you again for being with us, being dedicated, loyal, helping me out when I've been an asshole, which is most of the time lately. Having fun with your 2 characters within storylines, etc. You're a great person. I wish you the best of luck in what you do on the outside world. Always keep in touch. I know you want to become a wrestler or a wrestling recipe, and I wish referee, excuse me, I said recipe. I'm hungry, kinda, sorry. Still, but wish you the best luck in becoming a wrestling referee. Do it, follow your dreams, do what makes you happy. And I hope to see you come back very soon. Your characters will be missed greatly. And I hate to sound biased, but I do favor them as characters, not as like grades and stuff. I grade them half the time I don't even grade Lindsay's work because I favor them too much. But that's aside the point. Thank you for everything. Keep up the hard work and do what you need to do. We will miss you. Bless you. Have a great day. If anybody has any questions, please contact me. I'm going to let people watch this video, give it about a day or two, and then I'm going to make announcements over social media about what's happening. And I will say this. The first two inductees into the C 2018-2019 Hall of Fame will be Lindsay Calloway and Aria Quinn. Aria Quinn being because she's the longest reigning champion in all of C ever. And Lindsay because she just deserves it. She's been very underrated, herself as a handler, and deserves that honor. So welcome to the class of 2018-2019. The Hall of Shroud, I should say. Thank you. Have a good night. Any questions, hit me up. Love you guys. Bye.